punished for something, aren't I?
Don't be ridiculous. You didn't do anything wrong.
Neither did you. You don't deserve to be in here either.
Oh no, Peony, I'm not sick.
Cinder?
I'm immune, Peony. I can't get sick. I'm helping the doctors to find a cure for leukomosis. I made them swear to give it to you first. You'll be the first to have it and you'll be better in no time.
Really?
Really?
Don't let me die, Cinder. I wanted to go to the ball, remember? You're going to introduce me to the prince.
Don't give up. Keep fighting, Peony. You're a fighter. I know you can do it. You're still going to the ball. We still have that beautiful dress waiting for you at home. I have to go now, but I'll see you later, okay?
I love you, Cinder.
I love you too. Droid, what are you doing?
Can I help you?
Why are you removing her ID chip?
She has no more use of it.
But don't you need it to identify the body?
I have been programmed to follow instructions.
Sorry. Thanks for the hold. Lynn Cinder?
Your Highness, you can just call me Cinder.
Alright. Cinder. Are you following me?
No, I'm just checking on that Medroid like I said I would.
I was just on my way to talk with Dr. Erland as well, about his progress. I hear through the grapevine that there was some sort of new information collected the other day regarding the disease. I don't suppose he said anything to you?
I'm just a mechanic.
Your Highness, I'm so sorry.
What's up with her?
You must not have seen the net this morning.
Oh no. Your Highness, Emperor, I'm so...
Don't be. That was rude of me to imply. Forgive me.
I'm so sorry, Your Highness.
No more Your Highness. I get enough of that from everyone else. You can just call me Kai.
No, that wouldn't be...
Don't make me turn it into a royal command.
Alright, I suppose.
Thank you. So, what's wrong with Naisi?
Just dead wire between the, sensor and the, control panel? Sensor? I don't mean to pry, but what is it that has everyone around here keeping their tail between their legs?
The Lunar Queen is coming.
The Lunar Queen? Is coming here. You can't be serious.
I'm as serious as I've ever been. We've spent all morning covering up every reflective piece of material, including mirrors and walls for her arrival.
I always thought that was all superstition.
Evidently not. Something about their glamour. It doesn't really matter. She's coming today.
Today?
I'll be making an announcement in half an hour.
Why would she choose to come now in a time of mourning?
Because we're mourning. Look, Cinder, I know this is going to sound like a typical spoiled prince order, but I really need Naisi to be on top of your list. I really need her. Now more than ever.
Of course, Your Highness. Sorry, Prince Kai. I'll work on it as soon as I get home.
Your Highness, is there something I can do for you?
Nothing, thank you. Find a cure.
Of course, Your Highness.
I found your pretty little mechanic downstairs in the lobby. She tells me she's here to check on the med droids again. You know, I could get you funding for new upgraded models if research requires it.
They only need a touch of maintenance.
Alright then. As soon as any new progress comes up, I want a full and detailed report dropped right on my desk.
That'll be difficult considering you do not have a desk, Your Highness.
I'll get one. I hope our paths will cross again.
Really? In that case, I'll just keep following you then.
Dr. Erland, would you excuse me and Miss Lin for a moment? I know this is extremely poor timing, but trust me when I say my motives are based on self-preservation. Would you consider being my personal guest to the ball?
Excuse me?
I mean, assuming you are going to the ball.
I don't know. No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to the ball.
What? Oh, well, maybe you could change your mind? Because I am, you know.
The prince?
I'm not bragging, it's just a fact.
I must respectfully decline. I'm sorry.
No, I understand. It's alright. It was nice to see you again, Miss Lin.
What a shame you cannot blush, Miss Lin.
The prince just...
I know. I was standing right there.
What do you think he meant by saying his motives were based on self-preservation?
He probably doesn't want to be mauled by all the young ladies this year. You know there was nearly a stampede a couple of years back.
And his father.
I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have high hopes to create an antidote before his emperor's passing. Nevertheless, we must proceed with our work.
Doctor, why haven't you told the prince about me? Don't you want him to know about the possibility of finding a cure?
Perhaps I should, but it will be his responsibility to share the news with the country, and I don't think we're quite ready for that. Once we have a solid evidence about what you are and what you can do, we will present the information immediately to the prince and then to the world.
You also didn't tell him I was a cyborg.
Ah, so that is what you're most concerned about, is it? I could tell the prince, but frankly, I don't think it's any of his business. Not like it really matters. He'll find out eventually, especially if he continues to show, interest in you.
Lavana's coming to New Beijing.
When?
Supposedly today?
Today?
Yes. Prince Kai said earlier that he had all the mirrors covered in the palace for the Queen's arrival. Why? Are all the stories really true?
About lunar glamour? The subject is almost impossible to describe, really. It's something we Earthians can't even begin to dissect. Do you understand how lunars make use of their glamour?
Not really.
The lunar gift is nothing more than the ability to manipulate electrical energy. The energy that is naturally created by all living things. For example, it is the same energy that sharks use to detect their prey.
Sounds like something lunars would do.
Lunars have the unique ability to not only detect bioelectricity in others, but to also control it. They can manipulate it so that people can see what a lunar wishes them to see, and even feel what the lunar wishes them to feel. A glamour is what they call the illusion of themselves.
Like making people think you're more beautiful than you really are.
Some talented lunars, such as the Queen, keep their glamour up all the time. But just as she cannot trick the net screens, neither can she trick a mirror.
So they don't like mirrors because they don't want to see themselves.
Vanity is a factor, but it's more a question of control. It's easier to trick others into perceiving you as beautiful if you can convince yourself you are beautiful. Mirrors have an uncanny way of telling the truth. You must leave immediately.
What does this have to do with me?
Everything.
Dr. Erland, what's going on?
Your parents died 11 years ago, correct?
Yes,
And
but...
the surgery was conducted the day of their apparent passing.
Yes, doctor.
I took your blood samples, Cinder. I have deducted quickly that you are, in fact, lunar.
Lunar?
Indeed.
But I have no magic.
Not all lunars were born with the gift. You would be called a shell.
I'm a cyborg, not a lunar.
Is it not possible to be both? It is not surprising to me that you were brought here from Luna. Many lunar parents have attempted to rescue their shell children by bringing them to Earth. Of course, most of them die or are executed for the attempt. I believe this was the case with you.
You're lying.
I'm not, Miss Lin. This also explains your immunity. In fact, when you defeated the pathogens yesterday, your being a lunar was the first possibility to cross my mind.
What does this have to do with immunity?
Lunars are immune to the disease, of course.
No, not of course. This is not common knowledge.
Oh, but it's common sense. Lunars have been carrying this disease for ages, and fighting it off for ages too. You've been carrying this disease for a while now, as your body slowly fought it off. Until then, it could have spread like wildfire.
I thought I wasn't contagious.
You aren't now, because your body has developed means of ridding itself of the disease. Of course, since lunars have a different form of an immune system, it is possible that you could be carrying the disease even now, and exposing it to earheads everywhere, unknowingly spreading it around the world, and no one would ever know.
No, you're wrong!
I understand this is a lot to take in. This is why you cannot be present when the Queen arrives.
I'm not one of them!
You were brought here for a reason.
What, to help you find a cure? You think this is some sort of twisted gift of fate?
I think none of that. You cannot be present when the Queen arrives, no matter what. Shells are immune to glamour. The brainwashing, as it is put plainly. Queen Livana can't control shells, which is why she must continue to have them exterminated. Do you understand me, Miss Lin? If she sees you, she will kill you, Miss Lin. Someone went through a great deal of trouble to get you here, and now you are in extreme danger. You cannot jeopardize yourself.
I even think I found God in the flash slopes of the pretty cameras, pretty cameras, pretty cameras. Am I glamorous? Tell me, am I glamorous? And my life is sweet like vanilla is. Gold and silver line my heart, but burned into my brain all these stolen images. Stolen images, baby, stolen images. Can you picture it, babe, that life we could have lived?